Hello, 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 everybody. This is Dr. Shaniva Early, your craft doctor, and I'm here with my Throwback Thursday Friday edition. So I left this in because I was getting ready to clean up my desk because it's been sitting like this. And I just wanted to show you this is what my desk looks like when I'm preparing for whatever card I'm going to make. It's like everything get pulled out and things are everywhere. Is this how your desk looks when you're working? You're trying to figure out what you're going to use, what colors you're going to use, what paper you're going to use, and stuff is just everywhere. This is what it's like when I'm getting ready to do a project. And so I thought it was funny. I don't know if anybody else be like, yeah, that's what my desk look like, or yep, I can relate to what's going on over there. Um, yeah, this is what it's like. So I'm gonna clean up this mess right quick so that you can see. I'm sorry about the late video. I had class all day yesterday from 9 to 4, and then I had my granddaughter who I watch right now, and just a lot of excuses why I didn't do the video earlier. It's just not. So I did not want to not bring you a video. I wanted to make sure that I brought you the Throwback Thursday video, and it's so funny. Excuse me, it's so funny when I was looking at my YouTube this morning, and it is a 6:30 because I just got off our prayer line. It's 6:30 in the morning, and my old Throwback Thursday about a year ago this time is Coffee Talk, which is what I'm using today. This is Coffee Talk, um, and it's a Heartfelt Creations stamp and die set. I thought this was so cute because of the mug. You could make a card with just the mug, and I love this set. And so when I think of Throwback Thursday, because I want to say this is 7 years old, maybe between 4 and 7. How about that? Because I'm not really sure, but I know it's an old set that I think about Coffee Talk. Because I really wanted this set, and I remember I didn't buy all the pieces to it because it was expensive. And so I had to like literally hunt down some of the pieces on eBay to get the complete set. And I still use Coffee Talk today. So I just wanted y'all to get a chance to see what we go through as creatives. And so you're not alone when you have stuff strewn everywhere and things are in a disarray. You can't figure out what to do with it. This is what it looks like. So, and my card is not elaborate by any means. Not elaborate. This is these sleeves here. This big envelope is the envelope from the scrap box. So I don't use my scrap box because it's just too big for my room. But I use the envelopes for my Heartfelt Creations stamps and dies, and then I store them flat in my drawer set, so it makes it easier to store. So literally, this I store them like this, and so these are a lot of the sets that I have because I have a lot of the sets, and I store them. I store them like this, which makes it easier for me to see what I have and don't have. There we go. Okay. So, and then these drawers, this whole thing, this whole container slides into my drawer system. And you can buy these, what is the 6 drawers from 6 drawer system from Michael's, Joann's online. And I have 2 of them. One is Anna Griffin and one is Heartfelt, and both of them are not too big to fit in my new stuff. So anyway, let me get on with it. The card I'm doing today is super simple, super simple. So this right here, if you remember, let me come down some, down. If you remember, that's my camera cord. The cubes that I use now to help me with colors. This is the color cube card. It's the color cube card because what I do is I use the random number generator. I put in 1 through 500 and I generate a number, and that is the color palette that I use. Now, this is a weird color palette for what I'm using because my colors are brown, but if you can see the spectrum of these terracottas, I'm kind of adding some grace for my colors because you don't have to use exactly. But I picked out these colors as the color blender. These are the colors that match with this. I guess if I put them in the right order, like that. These are the color match. There we go. This is the color match that I came up with. Most of these are the Copics that on the companion that these match to. This one right here is N6. This one here is R14, which is not, yeah, that's the right one. This one here is R39, which is not the right one. It should have been R17, but I didn't have that one. Then G99 is correct. And then this one is G21 right there. So even if though you're using the color picker for your colors or whatever, or color cards, don't be afraid to pull your own colors if you don't have something or you need something. And so all I do is pick out my card from whatever I'm going to use. Oh, I went right to the right spot and picked out, got, the number and now. And so that'll be how I try to pick my colors from now on. So then not only am I getting use from my color picker, but I'm also using different colors instead of always picking them same old blues that I always pick or them wonderful teals because my favorite color is blue and green and I always reach for them and because that's my comfort zone. So now we have the ability to switch up. So I would ask that if you do have the color picker, do the same thing. Okay, so this is going to be our card for today. Let me reach over here and get a 6x6 card base. Is that a 6x6? I think Heartfelt Creations is 5x5. That's not right. I thought I had some at the Ready Reach. You know what I have at the Ready Reach? 5x7s, a bunch of watercolor marker paper from the kit. And the 4x6s that's everywhere. So I never can find me a 6x6. So there's a 6x6. I need to make a man card because we just lost our cousin 2 days ago. He suffered from problems with liver failure and diabetes, and he was a young man. And it saddens me that I have to even talk about that. But please, y'all, start taking care of yourself. Please start taking care of and you don't have to make drastic changes, but make one change at a time can help you. One thing, and it'll help you. And I'm a living witness. I went from an A1C of 11 to an A1C of 6.5. And so you can do it one day at a time. Change it so you can be here for your loved ones. We all have our appointed time, but don't hurry up the process. And this will be the one day when my gun want to run out of tape. As soon as I get the video on, you know what? I do have another gun. Let me see. That one might be empty because I always be like, nope, this one's full. I'm going to fill it up in a minute. Here, I keep 2 of these. I wait until Michael's have a coupon, 60% off or a 50% off or something, and I purchase stuff like this. So that's why I have it, not because um, I'm that smart, just because I just be like, okay, wait till the sale and get it. Okay, let's make sure this is correct. This is a 6x6 card, and this is a 6x6 card base. This paper came from Coffee Talk. And I'm just matting and layering this paper right on there. Okay, and then we have this piece. This piece is just a piece of plain paper that I stamped the beans on. That was it. Just so I could add that extra Coffee Talk, use that extra Coffee Talk stamp. And if you don't have paper, that's what you do. You take your stamps and you create your own sheet of paper. You don't have to buy paper all the time. All you got to do is look at the sheets and make your own. Okay, this one I think is 5.5 by 5.5. Yeah. So this is 6x6. This is 5.5 by 5.5. So I'm going to just put this one right directly in the center. As close as I can-ish. There we go. Okay, and then I have these. I just cut some strips straight off of the paper, and I took my Copic marker, that N6, and I lined it so you wouldn't see that white. And I'm just going to glue these on here, on this piece. This piece here is 5.5 by 3 3/4. Just a random piece that I picked up. It ain't have to be nothing special, and it's just going right there. But these pieces are going to go here to cover up the edges. So I'm going to add some tape straight on this right here. And I'm going to put this, I'm doing this so I can get that extra tape off the edges. And I'm going to lay this right on here to create a quasi border. And so we usually do this part with ribbon, but you can make your own by just using some strips. This is a, I think an eighth of an inch. Yep, an eighth of an inch strip of cardstock. Trying to get this exactly in that little line is hard. Okay, and then just rub your fingers across to get that tape to fall underneath so you don't have tape sticking up. And then we're going to put this right down on there as straight as you can. Okay, as straight as you can get it. Okay, and then I'm just going to cut that. Okay, my hand don't want to go right to the edge. I feel it, I'm going over. There we go. Okay, so let me back y'all up a little bit. Y'all all in your tonsils. Okay, so then I'm going to take this piece, which I've already embossed. If you can see, I use an embossing folder that has like a tab opening, but that's because this is the one I had at the ready, because I have a lot of embossing folders, but that was the one I had at the ready. And this is going to go right like that. Okay. And when you're using embossing folders, make sure you use a lot of adhesive, because the grooves will be a problem because you have flat and raised areas. So you want to use a lot of adhesive to keep it down, especially when you're using tape. Glue, maybe not so much, I don't think, but I definitely know tape. Okay, try to make sure that I got this correct because I want this piece to go like this with that little area because that's where my words is going to go. Okay, and then we're just matching that up just like that. Mm, okay. This is crooked. I could tell it's crooked. Good thing about tape and not glue. Okay, that looks better. I think my little cut is off, but that's okay. It's a card, handmade. Okay, so now we have the words. This says enjoy. That's what this says, enjoy. And I just cut this off and it's going to go right here. And so I'm just going to take some glue and put some glue on here. I love these little bitty tips because they go in small areas. And just using these little tips get everything glued down without you using a whole bunch of glue too, which is another thing that I like about this. So I don't use up as much glue as I used to, using big globs all the time. Here we go. Let's put that enjoy. Okay. Um, these were some flowers that was inside of my box that I decided that I wanted to put on my design. And what I do is I always leave or I create some flowers. I always create some flowers and I keep them ready to use at all times. Um, I'm going to grab. Where are you? Okay, only one I'm looking for. Do I need not find it? Here we go. I keep this over to the side and I keep it in this bag. And this is the Kalau glue from the Crafter's Companion sales. They call it chunky glue. And I think all this really is a form of, uh, I don't know what the form is. I bet you this plunger is clogged. Yeah, my plunger is clogged. My glue is stuck in there. Um, Beacons that glue. And so I'm just going to take a little bit of this. And no, this glue it's hard as a brick. Is this a good one? Yeah, I haven't opened it. Y'all, start using your stuff or you'll be throwing it away. Please start using your stuff. Stop holding it like I do. I'm going to hold on to this until another project comes. And then you get glue that you can't use, you can't open, and all the things. Like this one is a new bottle and I can't even get it open. And can't get that first layer out. Come on. And this is viable glue. It's just stuck. Ugh. This is a fresh one. Today is a day already, y'all. My Friday edition of Throwback Thursday. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to put a little bit of that in the center. And I'm going to put that one right there. And I'm going to put a little bit on here. That's because that hole is not open enough. There we go. And I'm going to put that one right there. Okay? Okay, let's close these up. I use Pop Dots a lot. And I'm going to have to start using these because I still have these 3 bottles that I keep. I have to start using them. Okay, so there we go with that. So we're going to let that set up. And then what I did was I took the little cup. And I used the color pencils to color it in. I used some, this is just white paper. I used a sponge dauber. And I used this color right here from Powder Puff, this brown, and this is just some chalk ink that I got this container of inks from the last show at Mega Meat. Okay, you need to turn it correctly so you can take it out. And this is called Latte. That's what this is. Okay, see, my lights are so bright today. Latte. And I bought this whole little thing from them with all the colors. And these are, I think these are 2021 colors. Yeah, these must be 2021 colors because I think that's the, or 2022 colors. I don't remember. But this is how I bought it all together. And so, yeah. I just sit it by my desk just in case when I want some quick color. Okay. And then I took, if you could see the shimmer in my green tea. Come on, camera. Right here, I use some glossy accents. I don't know why this camera is acting foolishness today. See that? Oh, there you go. You can see it. Glossy accents. Okay. And the cup is going to go right here. But I'm not going to use that 3D. Yeah, I might as well. I just said I was going to use it, and I'm looking for Pop Dots. Okay, I'm going to use this 3D gel, and I'm going to pop this up. See how thick it is? Y'all see how thick that is? It reminds me of Beacon 3-in-1 or something like that. Or E6000. There you go. That's the one I mean. Not Beacon. E6000. But this doesn't have the smell. Okay? So this cup is going to go right there. And there. Okay. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, and then the last thing is I'm going to put a pearl inside of my flowers. And so see how easily and quick you can have, oh, I think I'll use these. You can have you a design, a card made, even though I had all that mess, I still have a card done quickly. Let's Yep, that'll fit perfect. Okay, I'm all out of camera. That's because I got y'all all the way in when I should have y'all out. So I just took these pearls and I put them right in there. And this came from Diamond Press, the little booklet of pearls. I don't know which booklet because I have like one, two, three, four booklets. But you can get these on HSN. That's where I got mine from, HSN. Or go to Diamond Press because I think I have one booklet from Diamond Press. And so there you go. Coffee Talk, Throwback Thursday, Friday morning edition. Thank you so much for joining me. My next video will be part of the haul I got prior to craft day. And then I have a craft day haul. So I will see y'all all in the next one.